Good afternoon. So if you saw my post earlier, you know it's been a little bit of a day for me. I've actually had a couple of friends call me. They're like, "What's wrong?" And honestly, there's nothing wrong, but I think sometimes it's good to share just like the general life of a real estate agent, because we deal with a lot, but you know, a lot of things, we all deal with a lot of the same things, but we get to deal with a little bit more. So I was jotting down some thoughts so that it all comes out succinct, but it ended with this me in a few tears earlier at my closing, and probably on this video. But we all know that if you've watched any amount of my videos, you've seen me cry. That's all there is to it. It's just something I do, and it doesn't bother me to do it on camera. So I had been like kind of composing this for a few weeks, because sometimes I just write down my ideas for videos. But one of them is that, like, you don't, like, as real estate agents, we don't get to choose who we work with. So we don't, I mean, you can, but in this market, you don't. So I can't control if somebody's morals and ideals are the same as mine. I can't control if they are emotionally stable or not, or know how to handle their alcohol or not. And this stuff all comes up in real estate transactions. When you're working with people in a real estate transaction, you know, we work with them for a short amount of time, hopefully many short amounts of time through their life, but they're very intense, very emotionally charged, a lot of them, unless you work mostly with investors. And I wholeheartedly admit that I have started to get jaded lately. We are in a very tight market. People are not closing as many deals. People are having cash flow issues, and that causes, there's a saying, desperate people do desperate things. And it causes, I mean, there's been some backstabbing, there has been some short-sighted business practice and business dealings. There is some self-centered behavior going on out there. And honestly, it's gotten me down lately. And, I don't know, you know, shit rolls downhill, I guess. And when the market's bad, people are going to do what they have to do, or what they think they have to do with a short-term mindset. And so I've been kind of like, that's been going on. And I'm going through my own things personally. Like, I've got a kid who's graduating high school. He's my baby who's graduating high school. So my life is starting to look a little different. This is the part where I cry, everybody. My life is starting to look different also, right? I'm at a closing today. And I freaking love these people. First of all, they hired me because I'm from Long Island. They're from Long Island. I met them at an open house. And so Long Islanders, we just have this connection, right? But at the end of the closing agent said, "So what's causing you to move? Why are you moving?" And Bob said, I'm sure you're watching this, Bob. Bob said, "Well, family." And he's like, you know, there's nobody out here. And there's a few people where we're going, but it's family. And it like brought tears to my eyes, because I don't know. I actually went back to my car and had a moment after we said goodbye, because he's like, you know, we're probably never going to see you again. They're moving across the country, and we've had such a good little relationship where we've managed each other's personalities pretty well. But I got to sit and think for a minute and think, like, that is really it. And it was kind of a little awakening to me to not get bogged down in the minutia of the day-to-day bullshit that I deal with from other people. And then I got back to my office, and my son texted me. He was in school, and he's like, "Please call me out of school. I'm just having the worst day." And I'm like, "You got it." I called him out of school, went and got Burger King. We sat in the basement and watched a couple episodes of The Office, maybe took a little nap, and got to spend some time with my youngest son who's graduating, who I'm not, these moments are limited now, right? But that's it. I'm just getting on to tell everybody I'm okay. I have tears sometimes. It's okay. Like, it's okay to feel your feelings. But take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Because I know people are telling me all the time, like, oh, you know, people are shit, this and that, the world's going to crap. Take a time to step back, enjoy your family. Move closer to them if you have to. Move farther away from them if you have to. But really, that's really what it's all about. And that's it. That's just a little glimpse into this Monday of a real estate agent who is going to now, I've had a little reset. I'm going back to work. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.